All right, what's up, y'all? Bryan Danielson and Swerve, bro. That was definitely the match of the night, obviously. But I was I was really like 70-30 on Swerve winning. I really thought it was the best decision for Swerve to win. As the match went on, my 70-30 turned to 60-40, then it turned to 50-50. And like halfway through, I was like, nah, we gotta put Bryan over. It was so well done. I loved every minute detail of Bryan looking over to Brie and his family at certain points. I'm gonna tell you right now, when he said thank you and Swerve hit him with that last house call, I was like, okay, it's over. I accepted it right there. I was like, you know what, we're done. He kicked out there. I was like, oh, he really might win. Swerve probably gave him 8 house calls. Bryan was not going. Oh man, that was the most WrestleMania 30 I've seen Bryan since WrestleMania 30, and I absolutely love it. He's such a cerebral version of himself. He's at a different point in his career to where he knows everything about wrestling. So if you're in the ring with him, you have to know as much, or it's going to be very evident that he is like 5 steps ahead of you at every point. And Swerve is so good, but Bryan is that much better. When he broke the label lock and then he grabbed Swerve's arm and said, "Nope, come here." Oh my gosh, it just seamlessly changed submissions. Seamlessly changed submissions. You feel me? Oh my gosh, wow. But yeah, All In tonight was it was a really cool show. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to speak about Bryan and Swerve first because it was just really something that sold the show for me. You feel me? Not a bad show at all. I would say even a damn great show. But that was definitely something that sold the show for me. You feel me? Jack Perry defeating Darby. Sting was there, so that's cool. But I expected Jack Perry to retain. Mercedes and Britt had a really, really not good match. I made a separate video about that. It may be out now. It may come up like at the same time this does. Ospreay and MJF, I have to watch the ending of that. I didn't see all of that match. I have to watch the ending of that, so I'm probably going to make a separate video about that. Christian Cage, the way he won that gauntlet match, Luchasaurus coming out as Luchasaurus and not Killswitch and then just flipping it and acting like he was going to beat Christian up and went to go help him. I thought that was very funny. He definitely sold me. I thought Luchasaurus was about to kill him, but he did not, Young Bucks, that tag match sucked. There was no point of it. Terrible. Hook beat Jericho with the help of Taz. Taz was there too. That made me really happy. I really want Hook to retire the FTW Championship though. I don't think he needs that belt around. It's kind of teetering on the 24/7 championship levels for me. I understand the meaningfulness. Is that the word? I understand it means something, to the family of Hook and Taz. But no, if it meant something, AEW kind of killed the meaning of it. I don't care anymore. You feel me? Mariah May and Toni Storm was, I think, as of right now, probably my second favorite match on this card. That was excellent. I loved the storytelling in that match. I loved the decision they made. I'm so happy Toni got the ovation that she did after the match was over. Mariah May is going to be a great women's champion. And I've been a very big fan of the story they've told between the two of them for as long as Mariah May has been here. And I think it was pure excellence. You know what I'm saying? Pac and the Blackpool Combat Club won the Trios Championships, which I did not expect. I was like halfway watching this match, I ain't gonna lie. I did not expect them to win this. I have fully expected the Patriarchy retain. I did not see this coming, so that was cool. And I see now I'm reading the rest of these here. Dustin Rhodes, Sammy. Oh, I didn't watch the pre-show. Okay, Willow and okay, I see. Okay, all right. Yeah. So as far as the main show, that's really all. I didn't watch the pre-show, but as far as the main show goes, not a bad show at all. The only weird parts, obviously, Mercedes and Britt, that was weird. The Bucks and the FTR and the Acclaim, that was weird. And like Chris Jericho's existence is weird. So I didn't really hate it, but I didn't like it. You feel me? But I just got to go back to Swerve and Danielson, man, because that right there was just I'm so happy that match was on this show. Like, I know MJF and Ospreay was there, but like, bro, I'm so happy Bryan and Swerve was there because that told every story it needed to tell. I don't know how long the match was, probably about 30 minutes. They told every story they needed to tell in those 30 minutes, and I'm so grateful that it went seamlessly. You know what I'm saying? They did the whole doctor scare thing, and they keep doing that, and every time, I know it, like, now it's like a bit, but like every time they do it now, I just get really scared. I'm like, what if it's real this time, you know? But man, Swerve with the repeated house calls, Bryan refusing to kick out, apologizing to his family, and he still refused to stay down. Oh man, it is so weird because AEW, this show had that match. This show had Ospreay and MJF. This show had Mariah May and Tony. And then it had the pointless tag match, which you could have taken off. Mercedes and Britt, which it definitely should have been there, but damn, it was just not good. Jack Perry and Darby, it was cool. Sting was there, so that's great, you know. It's just, I wish this show was like just 3 matches shorter, you feel me? And like, I'm saying that because this show could have been, to me, a 10 out of 10 if executed the right way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I feel about the way the Casino Gauntlet match like ended. Like, I'm thinking about it more. It definitely like took the air out of me for a little bit because I was expecting something a little more, I guess. And now I guess this means that Bryan and Christian are going to have a match soon, which I'm definitely not against. It's just, I don't know. I think they tried to go for the turn and then them like pump faking the turn. It was cool, I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of the whole patriarchy thing. I mean, it gives Luchasaurus something to do. I'm not calling that man Kill Switch, but it gives him something to do, so I can't hate on it, you know. And it got Nick Wayne and his mom, they're part of it. So it's just, I understand the whole sentiment of it. It just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But Christian gonna get his head kicked in by Bryan Danielson, so that's all that really matters for real. I would like to see a promo between them. A promo battle between them two would be interesting. But, yeah, man, this was just it was a solid show. It was a really solid show. I have some stuff that I'm going to remember forever. I have some stuff I'm going to try my hardest to forget, you know. And then we're going to go from there. But, I can't really talk about Ricochet. Ricochet popped up in the Casino Gauntlet match. He has his name. He has a new theme song. He has a new catchphrase. I think it's, I'm out of this world, I think it is, or something like that. Something out of this world. He looked good. He didn't look like Braun Breaker didn't just put him through a damn windshield a few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Now the clock is on because this man cannot be lost in the shuffle. Some people are saying he's already lost in the shuffle. I don't think that's true. Bringing him back in the Gauntlet match is a choice because he literally is in there with a whole bunch of people. But we'll see what happens. You know, I'm not going to say he's lost yet. There's a whole bunch of time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a really cool show, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that All Out, which is literally in 2 weeks, I hope that a lot of the things that All In didn't do well, I hope All Out fixes, especially matches like Mercedes and Britt, you know what I'm saying? I think you have an open door to fix that problem because that could be a problem soon, you know what I'm saying? It's one of your biggest feuds. It's the first lady of AEW versus the new highest paid woman in professional wrestling. So this story has to be told in a way that is important and exciting to the fans. You feel me? And I'm seeing people, they're not really happy with Britt or Mercedes at this point. Some people are on Britt's side. Some people are on Mercedes' side. A lot more people are on Mercedes' side than I thought there would, because people like to jump on Mercedes every time she does anything. You feel me? So there's a lot more people who are like, nah, this is Britt's fault, which I was not expecting. But I spoke about that in a separate video. I don't know. You know, they can fix that problem, though. They can really fix that problem. Will Tony fix it? I don't know. I didn't watch the media scrum. I don't know if he mentioned that match. I'm sure he didn't say, oh, the match was bad, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he like referenced that. I'm sure Mercedes was up there. I know no one said it directly to her face, you know. But I don't know. I wish they had something that was as crazy as Swerve and Brian was, just on a story level, because the potential to have that story was there. So somewhere in the weeks going into this match, we lost the plot. So if they could find the plot and then re-execute it all out, we were back in the money. But yeah, AEW All In, it wasn't the worst show, wasn't the best show. It was cool. That's really all I expect from AEW right now. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? There's some stuff they can fix at All Out, and I hope they fix it. Please. There's not that many holes in what happened tonight. Just please fix it at All Out. And you'll have yourself a dual pay-per-view, just 2 straight pay-per-views of like good writing and good wrestling. Feel me? So we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what was your favorite match of All In and your least favorite. Did you like the show? Did you hate the show? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like the video, let me also know by liking the video. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below what kind of video you want me to do next. Excuse me. Stay safe. Drink water. I love you. Praise God. And I will see you in the next video, man. Oh, and P.S. For the love of everything, wrestling, all wrestling companies around the world, when you do these triple threat tag teams, I'm gonna say this one more time. If there's 3 teams in the match, 1 representative from each of the teams should be in the ring. So for the Acclaimed, you could have put Max. For FTR, you could have put Dax. And for the Bucks, you could have put Nick. It's a triple threat tag match. So the match should start off as a triple threat, not as Dax and Max in the ring, and then both Bucks are just on the apron waiting to get tagged in by their opponent. That is one of the most idiotic things. And y'all can't tell me, oh, that's how the match is. No, it's not. You know why? Because I've seen them do it the right way before. And this isn't an AEW problem. This is a wrestling problem. The only company I haven't seen do it yet is TNA. But WWE and AEW both do this. Fatal 4-way tag matches. Stop doing it. I'm going to get really angry. Then I'm going to curse, and I don't want to curse. That's all.